Welcome to our channel. The human mind is one of the most mysterious and fascinating fields ever explored. Since ancient times, people have wondered what truly happens within their minds. Imagine standing before an endless labyrinth where every turn holds a secret, a story, or an answer about yourself. Today, we will uncover those secrets together through captivating stories and in-depth analyses of human psychology, historical stories, and real-life evidence. Phineas Gage, a name that has gone down in the history of psychology, serves as living evidence of the link between the brain and human personality. In 1848, during a tragic accident while working on a railway line, a steel rod over a meter long pierced Gage's skull. Miraculously, he survived, but even more striking was his complete personality change. Before the accident, Gage was known to be cheerful, responsible, and well-liked. However, afterward, he became irritable, impulsive, and prone to anger. His story opened the door for scientists to explore the intricate relationship between brain damage and human behavior. Research into Gage's case led to significant advancements in neuroscience. Dr. John Martin Harlow, who treated Gage, noted that the accident not only destroyed part of his brain, but also fundamentally altered his human nature. These studies revealed that different parts of the brain govern specific functions, emphasizing the brain's central role in shaping behavior. In addition to Gage's story, Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis, suggested that the human mind is a complex system where most truths lie buried deep in the unconscious. He compared the mind to an iceberg, with only 10% visible above the surface, while the remaining 90% lies hidden below. Desires, repressed memories, and internal conflicts exist in this unconscious realm, unseen but profoundly influencing behavior. We can also consider a modern example, the placebo effect. Have you ever heard of patients feeling better simply because they believe they are taking medication, even when it's just a sugar pill? This phenomenon serves as yet another testament to the mind's remarkable power, where belief alone can induce tangible changes in the body. The renowned scientist Albert Einstein once said, "The mind can create both heaven and hell," affirming the notion that human thoughts and beliefs can shape reality. These stories and studies are not just evidence of the mind's power, but also raise a larger question. How complex is our mind, and how much do we truly understand about it? These are not merely tales of the past, but a reminder that the journey to uncover the human mind's secrets is still ongoing. Psychological and social analysis. In modern society, human psychology is not only shaped by internal factors, but is also heavily influenced by the environment and the people around us. A prime example of this is the Pygmalion effect, the famous experiment by psychologists Robert Rosenthal and Lenore Jacobson in the 1960s demonstrated that teachers' expectations could directly impact students' performance. In the study, teachers were told that certain students had exceptional potential, though these students were randomly chosen. The results were astounding. Those students actually performed better. This shows that positive expectations and beliefs from others can awaken latent potential within individuals. However, psychology also warns of the dark side of societal influence. Negative judgments, skepticism, or even prejudice can become invisible barriers that prevent us from achieving our goals. Psychologist Albert Bandura once emphasized, belief in one's capabilities is the most important factor in success. If the environment around us does not foster this belief, are we unintentionally limiting ourselves? Another example is Solomon Asch's famous conformity experiment. In this experiment, participants frequently gave incorrect answers simply because they were influenced by the group's wrong responses. This study revealed that humans tend to follow the majority, even when they know it's incorrect. It raises the question, are we truly acting according to our own will, or are we merely living by others' expectations? Social psychology is not just about the interaction between individuals and communities. It also reflects the challenges we each face. Stories like the Pygmalion effect or Asch's experiment illuminate how human psychology operates and underscore that society can either nurture or destroy our potential. Stories for reflection. Viktor Frankl, an Austrian psychologist and philosopher, survived the Holocaust, one of humanity's darkest chapters. In his famous book Man's Search for Meaning, he recounted his experiences in concentration camps. Frankl discovered that even in the most horrific circumstances, humans could find meaning in suffering. He once said, "When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves." This statement serves as a powerful reminder of the inner strength of humanity. Another inspiring story is that of Nelson Mandela. Imprisoned for 27 years, Mandela endured physical pain and overcame fear and hatred. Upon his release, he chose reconciliation over revenge. He once said, "Resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies." Human psychology, when nurtured by forgiveness, can transform pain into a force for world change. Stories like those of Frankl and Mandela are not just lessons in mental resilience, but also pose a question. If they could find meaning in the harshest conditions, can we, faced with much smaller challenges, do the same? Human psychology is not merely a product of genetics or environment, but also a choice each individual makes. In moments of difficulty, we can choose to give up or rise and move forward. That choice not only shapes our future, but also defines our value in this life. Psychology is not only the science of studying humans, but also the key to understanding ourselves in the world around us. From historical tales and the words of great masters to experimental research, all point to the human mind as an endless treasure trove. So, what do you think about the true power of the human mind? How can we harness this knowledge to improve ourselves? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.